Hello everyone, hope you all enjoyed the last video. Today we are going to learn about our changing earth. NCERT Class 7 Geography Chapter 3. Okay, let's go into the lesson. Learning objective. Today we are going to learn about lithospheric plates, endogenic forces, exogenic forces, earthquake, volcano, weathering and erosion, work and parts of a river, work of sea waves and some parts of it, and work of ice, work of wind. First, lithospheric plates. Now, what do you think about lithospheric plates? The lithosphere is broken into a number of plates known as the lithospheric plates. Do you know that these plates move? Yeah, they move. The movement of these plates causes some changes on the Earth's surface. That is, this movement is a whole chapter. We are going to learn about the two types of movements, that is forces. They are divided on the basis of forces. They are divided on the basis of the forces which cause them. Understood? Okay, let's go into the two types of forces. First, the two types of forces. Earth's movement is divided into two parts, endogenic forces and exogenic forces. Endogenic forces are sudden forces and the exogenic forces are slow forces. Now, endogenic forces sometimes produce sudden movements and at other times produce slow movements. That is the diastrophic forces. Now, the exogenic forces are erosional and depositional. Okay? Endogenic forces. They are the sudden forces. They cause more damage on the Earth's surface. Example, earthquakes, volcanoes and landslides. Exogenic forces. They are the gradual and slow forces. They don't cause any damage but they form something new like soil. Example, river, wind, sea waves and glaciers. Now, volcano. Volcano is vent opening in the Earth's crust through which molten material erupts suddenly. This is the picture and the drawing and also the labeling of the volcano. Now let's see what are these parts. Crater, it is the opening of the volcano. Vent, it is the pipe through which magma comes out. Lava, it is the liquid magma and it is the magma chamber. Magma chamber, the place where magma is stored. And they are the parts of the volcano. Earthquake. The movement of lithospheric plates makes the earth vibrate. These vibrations are called earthquakes. This is the uh, visual drawing of an earthquake. Let's see deeply. Focus. The place in the crust where the movement starts is called the focus. That is, this place is called the focus. Then, epicenter. The place on the surface above the focus That is, this is the focus, and this is the what? This is the epicenter. This is the epicenter. Then, seismograph is used to measure the earthquake, and the magnitude is measured using Richter scale. Please don't confuse with seismograph and Richter scale. Richter scale is used to measure the magnitude, and seismograph is used to measure the earthquake. Now, major landforms. First, erosion. It is the wearing away of Earth's surface by different agents like wind, water, and many more. Then this is the picture of erosion. This is the picture of erosion. That is, the top layer is carried away by water. Next is weathering. It is the breaking up of rocks on the Earth's surface. First, the rock will be like this, and due to the changes on the Earth's surface, it starts breaking up to form soil. It will become like this. It may become. The next. Now let's see about the work of a river. Meanders, the twists and plains of a river. See, these are the meanders. These are the meanders. Next, oxbow lake. This is the oxbow lake, the loop cuts of the river. Floodplain. As the flood occurs, the fertile soil deposits at the side of the river. These are the floodplains. These are the floodplains. That is here. They are the floodplains. Levees, the raised banks. These are the levees as marked here. Delta, see the land between the distributaries. Example, the Sundarbans Delta. See, this is a delta. Now let's see the work of sea waves. Sea caves. The caves made by waves in stones, that is, in stones is called as sea waves. Sea caves. I'll just read it out. The erosion and deposition of the sea waves gives rise to Coastal landforms. Sea waves continuously strike at the rocks. Cracks develop over time. They become larger, wider. Thus, hollow caves are formed. They are the sea caves. Sea arches. As these cavities become bigger and bigger, only as these cavities become bigger and bigger, only the roof of the caves remain, thus forming sea arches. That is, as the caves become bigger and bigger, they form a hole. That is known as the sea arches. Sea stacks. Further, erosion breaks the roof and only walls are left. These wall-like features are called stacks. That's it. And sea cliff. The steep rocky coast rising almost vertically above the sea water is called a sea cliff. Let's see the pictures. See here, this is the headland of the sea cave. This is the sea cave. Sea cave will be formed like this, and this will be formed like this. Now let's see about work of ice. Glaciers are also known as the rivers of ice. Rivers of ice. Glacier, glacial monaries. The material carried by the glaciers are deposited on the banks. They are the glacial monaries. See, these are the glacial monaries. Now we are going to see about the work of wind. Have you ever visited a desert? Try to collect some pictures and of sand dunes if you visit a desert. This is a desert's picture. Mushroom rocks. The mushroom shaped rocks. There will be in the desert you can see rocks in the shape of a mushroom. Commonly they are called as mushroom rocks. Sand dunes. The wind makes some small hills. They are the sand dunes. Winds erode the lower section of the rock more than the upper part. Therefore, such rocks have narrower base and wider top. When the wind blows, it lifts and transports sand from one place to another. When it stops blowing, the sand falls down and they get deposited and form a low hill. They are the sand dunes. Next, loess. When such sand is deposited in large areas, it is called loess. See, this is a loess and this is a sand dune, and I don't have a picture of mushroom rock, so I can't show you. Next, now let's see a question. Name the picture. This you should name this picture. You can even search in the net, but answer it in the comment section. That's all. The chapter is over. I think you have understood about the chapter well. Thank you for watching this video. Please like, share and subscribe. Bye.